My name is Joe Bauer. I'm a seminarian with the Diocese of Lafayette here in Indiana, in my third year of formation. But one of the things that's really stood out to me over the last couple of years is a quote that I heard from Bishop Fulton Sheen. And he said that the church is an organism and not an organization. And what he's getting at with that is that the church is a spiritual entity. It's a living organism more so than it is a physical entity and organization. But the reality is that there's components to both of those. And so like the church as organization feeds the spiritual entity of the church as organism. And that specifically happens in the way that the organization of the church, if you will, supports and develops seminarians, deacons, other various diocesan level ministries and administrations. But this, from a very specific level, as a seminarian, I've seen the way that this commitment to the seminarian formation has really started to make an impact on me and on the future of the spiritual well-being of the church as organism, if you will. And that specifically has been in my time in seminary, just seeing, just the very special and very spiritual and devoted young men that are in their way through the seminary towards the priesthood, the young priests that have come out of the seminary in the last 5, 10, 15 years. And we've even seen many of those here at Our Lady of Grace, with Father Clayton, Father Andrew currently, Father Block, Father Bauer here over the last 5 years or so. We really just see a special movement of the Holy Spirit in these young priests. In a similar way, at Camp Crux, which has been one of my graces from every summer as a seminarian, where the seminarians help to put on these summer camps for middle schoolers and high schoolers throughout our diocese. And these spiritual camps in which we're able to do Mass every day and confession, drawing these young people close to the sacraments, you see the way that has become a very contagious spiritual life for these young people. And it's even led to a boom, if you will, in the seminarian vocations. So over the last 3 years, we've had 15 new seminarians, which has pretty much doubled our amount of seminarians in that time. And so you just see the way that the organization, the diocese at large, is really feeding the spiritual well-being, the organism underneath. And so in a real way, the organism, the spiritual, needs the organization, and they feed each other. And there's also a reality that it's not something we can necessarily quantify and see, results overnight. But the deepest reality really is that the Holy Spirit, the soul of the church, the true organism here, is actually igniting something very special in our diocese. And the future is actually very exciting. And so I just ask that you would see that excitement, be invested, be inspired by that, and consider supporting the CMA mission campaign and helping out our diocese future. Thank you.